Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful, and super duper delicious. And that life is treating you oh so deliciously wherever you are in the world. So much love to you all, my delicious little babies, okay? 6 kisses for you all. Now, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to any passers-by. And I hope that you too are having a super duper and delicious time wherever you are in the world. And that life is also treating you most wonderfully. So, kiss to you all, my delicious little babies, that's 7. Okay, now then, our weather in our own neck of the woods in the old UK, well, it seems that the wind is picking up. My delicious little babies, it is dry and it is rather chilly, okay, my delicious little babies. So it may differ in other parts of the UK, okay. I'm just speaking about my neck of the woods, okay. Now then, if you do enjoy the video today, if you could please click on the like. For those of you, please feel free to subscribe. If you'd like to comment, it's also welcomed as well, and please and thank you, okay. So we're going to get into this. So what do I have for you today, my little honey bunnies? Oh, spirits in the room. Thank you, my beautiful dear little spirit, okay. Now then, let's have a look. Now, first of all, I want to talk about, I've seen on an Australian news network that it seems that there are, let's just say, delicious little babies out there who are wishing to seek compensation for the old jab, 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 jibby jabs. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes. So we shall see how they get on there, shall we? Okay. Because it seems there we go. Thank you, dear spirit. Because it seems that in America, the ones who pass this, shall we say, well, it seems that nothing would happen to them. Do you see what I mean? It's like there's something where, you know, they cannot be touched. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Which I absolutely feel is flipping disgraceful. And I've known this, there we go, a long time. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, so they cause all of this shite. They do all of this, yes? They damage so many delicious little babies' lives out there, yes? And of course, this is globally, okay? And then it seems that they get away with doing this shite, yes? And it also seems that, see, you're having, because this is what I'm saying, this is what's happening here. Okay, so you've got that flipping Fauci, what is it, Fauci, okay, in America, where he's saying that, oh, you know, more or less, you know, I never wrote it all down, my delicious little babies, but like he hasn't, your man there's done nothing wrong, the little flipping weasel piece of shite. I mean, I love little weasels, it's only a figure of speech, my delicious little babies, do you see what I'm saying to you, yes? But he's a piece of shite, he is. And I will not take my video down, and I will not say sorry or apologise either. It is what he is. And the truth hurts, isn't it? Do you see what I mean? So when videos come down and things like this, it's because the flipping truth damn well hurts. Oh, anyway, just to tell you this, just before I continue. So they got rid of our Tucker Carlson in America, yes? He went on Twitter, and what was it? He got 71 or 72 million views. Ha! Good on you, Tucker. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? So this is what they're not liking. Do you see what I'm saying? This is what happens, you see, when you open a can of worms, yes? Then what happens? That is a figure of speech. It's an old-fashioned saying. Do you see? And of course, our lovely Tucker Carlson, not in that way, not in that way. Well, look what he's done now, do you see what I mean? So it's gone from like where in America, something like, I mean, please do not quote me, it could have been like he had viewers of 6 million a night or something like this. Well, I mean, it's a very flipping colossal difference, isn't it? 71 to 72 flipping million. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Like I said, we are winning. There we are winning. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes. And of course, you know, sometimes it is good for certain who have held positions in certain places. Do you see what I'm saying? It's just more clout, isn't it? and, you know, which of course is what we're needing. Now then, I am going to mention this man. I mean, not in that way, but he's called Sanity for Sweden. Now he's on YouTube, and he's also on BitChute, yes. Now what he does is, he just does little short videos, you know, just not very many minutes, yes. And he was saying, and he's absolutely flipping right, because this is what I've been saying. Do you see what I mean? So he got a thumbs up from me. Thank you, Sanity from Sweden. Do you see what I mean? Yes? Because at the end of the day, it's like, if we go back to the start of this old jab, flipping jibby jab, and God bless everybody who this was concerning, okay, and still is concerning, yes? Well, it seems that what he's saying is, you know, sorry, excuse me, if you do not want to make friends, you want to lose friends, just talk about the old jab, jibby jab in a room. Do you see what I'm saying? Like, way back then, like, oh, you know, we're hearing about it all the time. Well, I've been done saying all of this. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, all of a sudden, it's like it's cooling off. That's why you've got other leaders in the world, and they don't lead anything. They couldn't even lead themselves to the toilet to have a flipping shite, piece of flipping shite they are anyway. Right? But the fact is now, you see, and you're going to be hearing about many, there we go, many more, because what it is, whatever they said, yes, but they must remember, thank you, my beautiful dear little spirit, they must remember here all of the things that they said, okay, and what they were forcing on their countries, yes, that's what they must remember. So it was then and now. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes, so they tried to get out of this one. Not a chance. Like I said, this situation can only get worse when delicious little babies out there, God bless the beautiful dear little souls, actually realise what has been done to them. And really, this was without their consent, because I've said it before and I'll say it again. They should have been given all of the ingredients. They should have been having this explained to each and every man and woman, and in some cases, God bless beautiful little young bairns and adolescents. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, they should have had this explained, because you would have found that nobody really would have even taken it, the poisonous flipping liquid. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies, of flipping snake oil? Do you see what I'm saying? There we go. Thank you, my beautiful dear little spirit. Yes. So we shall see how the dominoes fall. There we go. Do you see what I'm saying? What's that song? Lights go out, walls come tumbling down. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Yes. Style Council, walls come tumbling down. Do you see? Because you see, it doesn't matter how we rock and roll this and how they try to backtrack this, yes, they know what they damn well did in every bloody damn country. Do you see? And then, like I said, bringing these poxy flipping muzzles back. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, and saying it's a cockashite flipping another variant. My flipping backside. Tell you what they can do. They can kiss my flipping backside is what they can do. Putrid piece of shite. Just let me have a sip of my coffee, please, and thank you. I'm very flipping passionate about things like this, you know, let me flipping tell you, especially when it is, God bless the beautiful dear little souls, others' lives. And some of the delicious, God bless them little babies, are no longer alive because of this putrid shite. You see what I mean? All because they want control. Well, it seems to me they're losing, there we go, control, doesn't it, my delicious little babies? Walls come tumbling down. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Only needs enough, you see. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. Keep repeating those words, my delicious little babies. Yes. Okay. Please and thank you. Now then, so what we got next? So we've got, his name is Terence McKenna, okay? And if you was to type it into the old space bar, my delicious little babies, yes, Oh, sorry, please excuse me. His name is Terence, only one R. Sorry, please do forgive me. What does I am? Okay, Terence. So it's not with two R's, it's only with one. And if you could please tap into the old YouTube, Terence McKenna's final interview. Okay, now if you was to look in the old subscribe, it should say wisdom for life. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, yes, very interesting. Yes. Okay, now this was uploaded 5 years ago, and this uploader has 875k subscribers. Okay, so that's rather large, isn't it, my delicious little babies? Yes. So yes, so I'm going to tick you off, my delicious little babies there. Right, I go not in that way, not in that way. Okay, and we tick off the lights go out, walls come tumbling down. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Do you say? Okay. Now then, something else I want to say. So, here's the thing. So normally, when I write something down, I write the date. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. But for some reason, when I wrote the date down, yes, I put 30th of the 4th, 24 instead of 23. And I thought, you know what? I thought I'm going to leave that like that, because for some reason, and when I do this, which on occasion this does happen, my delicious little babies, where I put a different year down, yes, so I don't know, for some reason, okay, my delicious little babies, but anyway, just to let you know, cheap, refurbished 5G mobile phones for sale. Just thought I'd mention that, my delicious little babies. I'll repeat once again. Cheap, refurbished 5G. Now, I remember at a time, I don't know about you, my delicious little babies out there, for those of you who do know, but there will be delicious little babies who do not know, that if you was even to mention 5G, videos would get removed. Even some delicious little babies, God bless the beautiful dear souls, have been deplatformed, talking about this particular subject. Do you say? But now, advertised all on YouTube. Look at that. Do you see, my delicious little babies? Yes. So 30th of the 4th, 24. Let's see what happens. There we go then, shall we? Okay. So I've kept it there anyway, so that's been ticked off. Now, another one I want to mention. Okay, so the other dates were just 23, not 24. Okay. Nike shoes clearance sale. So can we see how this is rocking and a-rolling, my delicious little babies? Yes. Okay. So just thought I'd mention that as well. Nike on old YouTube seems to be popping up here, there and everywhere. There we are. Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes. It's amazing what gets exposed. But like I say, Nike, you do not get a tick from me. Okay. So that's that. So I just thought I'd mention that. Okay. No, I'm not advertising for anybody to go out and buy them. Okay. There's always a method in what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies. Yes. Considering you can find them in dumpsters, you know, full pairs and everything like that. That's been going on a long time, okay, in the old UK. So let's go on to the next one. Now then, so I've then heard that there's a Irish, so he's in Ireland, okay. I never wrote his name down, actually, my delicious little babies, but he's an Irish, he's a restaurant owner, yes. So he's a restaurateur, yes. And what it is, he has refused You're going to love this, my delicious little babies. Now, I've got nothing against anybody, and I have to make this abundantly clear, my delicious little babies. I'm not talking about to do with the trans and everything, and to do with ones who very sadly getting caught up in this putrid web, okay, who just want to live their lives and who have gone through many shall we say, different procedures or whatever they've done. God bless them, okay? I'm not talking about them who just want to live their lives quietly, yes? I'm talking about a man, and I've talked about this on other videos, yes? Who, he could have a beard or he could be clean shaven. It doesn't matter how this rocks and rolls. Yes, he sticks a frock on, bit of lippy, a pair of high heels and a flipping handbag, yes, and goes into a flipping women's toilet and flipping assaults the poor beautiful dear women and dear ladies and the beautiful dear little bairns. That's the flipping perverts and paedophiles I'm talking about. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, anyway, good on this flipping restaurant owner. Good on him. Because he's refused, okay, and it's in a lovely part of Ireland, okay, and as he says it's like the best place in the world. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, and like I said to you, we'll go back to another video, you know, the putrid, do you see what I mean, building over in Ireland. I said it before and I'm saying it again. Do you get me, my delicious little babies? Yes, you know, they just want to claim others' territory, pieces of shite. Anyway, well, he's refused to let a man into a woman's toilet, into his woman's toilet, yes? And I put good on him, yes. You know, you go. Do you see what I'm saying to you, yes? Well, anyway, of course, you know, he's going to receive some backlash, but guess what's happened? And this was like music to my ears, yes? Well, only his restaurant is end up flipping full up. Do you see what I'm saying? Because you see, one's out there, my delicious little babies, yes? And this is not, God bless him, just in Ireland. Please keep up the good work, my little lovely. Not in that way, not in that way. Do you see what I mean? We need more to stand up, there we go, like him. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, to push back against this shite, because that is what it is. It is shite. It is allowing paedophiles to go into toilets and just to do, there we go, whatever they want to do. Do you see? And we must put a stop to this. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Because this is not on, okay? It is not accepted in our societies. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? I don't care what anyone tells me. You know, you got a beard and all this crack, right? Then you call yourself a flipping woman. F off nicely. Get on your bike and pedal fast. You're no flipping woman at all. You're just a dirty flipping paedophile and a dirty flipping man. And that is what I have to say. And for the majority of them, that is, there we go, exactly what they are. Okay, so I'm not changing my view at all. My delicious little babies. No, I am not. Okay? That's what I've got to say. Like I said, I'm not talking about the ones who are genuine and things like this. Yes, I'm not talking about them because they just want to live their life quietly. I'm talking about these ones where, because they think that the law is on their side. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, gives them a ticket to do what they like, the dirty, filthy pieces of scum. Shite. Anyway, so good on you, man, there. Yeah, and he's got a full house, you know. So everybody wants to come, there we go, to his restaurant. How wonderful and delicious is that? That was like music to my ears. Keep it going. And then if others just do the same, there we go. Thank you, my beautiful dear spirit again. Yes, just keep it going. We get rid of this shite. We don't want this shite. And where does it flipping start from? We all know. America. And I'm not talking about dear Americans, God bless them. Do you understand what I mean? Because they're having to put up with a putrid piece of shite supposedly running their country. Do you see what I mean? Pretending to have the old dementia. Do you get me? Yes. I don't believe that's one bit, like I said. Now then, so that's that. So good on him. Next thing I want to talk about, Amazon. Okay, it's just that I'm very passionate about things, my delicious little babies, and no, I will not shut my mouth. Do you see? I refuse to shut my mouth. And it's making me wonder whether, we know who. It's making me wonder, I was thinking about this, okay, this morning, And I was thinking, you know, because there seems to be all very paedophile, there seems to, you know, with all this, and this is globally, right? It's making me wonder whether there are certain, shall we say, okay, who may have erectile dysfunction, there we go, themselves. Do you see what I'm saying? Because I've heard of this as well, decades, there we go. Thank you, dear Spirit, because I've heard about this decades ago. And what I've heard, and it just came into me noddle this morning, because I've not long had my juicy little shower. And I thought, you know, I must remember to say this, that sometimes if a man, because this is not something, do you know what I mean, that's a regular thing, shall we say? No, it isn't, okay? But this is decades ago when I heard this, yes? That with a man, sometimes if he cannot, you know, get an erection, okay, my delicious little babies, and it doesn't matter what he does. He could look at a woman, smack bang, she could be the best thing since sliced bread, figure of speech, just a figure of speech, okay? And he still could not get anything to happen with his lower region, okay? Well, sometimes they do, there we go, if I even say it, sometimes they do different things. Do you see what I'm saying to you, yes? So this could have been going on for decades. Maybe there's been some other issues there, my delicious little babies. Forgot to put my light on. 3, 2, 1, beam me up. Oh, they're actually flipping come on. My juicy little lights, thank you. You're juicy and not so bright. They may brighten up, my delicious little babies, okay? That's very late for me to do that, isn't it? Anyway, so for some reason, that came into me old noddle for some reason, because sometimes it can happen like that. Not with very many men, I wouldn't say a large chunk of them, but it can happen like that. It doesn't matter what. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, but sometimes then they want to, with other things. I know what I'm talking about, my delicious little babies. Oh, they've gone back on again now. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? So let's just have a little bit of light on that subject, shall we? Do you see what I'm saying to you, my delicious little babies? Yes? Only food for thought. Only food for thought, my delicious little babies. Yes? So that's that. Now, finally, no, I haven't finished yet, my delicious little babies. Amazon, okay? So if you was to please tap into the old space bar in YouTube, Amazon has gone too far. T-O-O, sorry. So Amazon has gone too far. Now, if you look in the old subscribe, it should say Louis, you know, as in Louis, okay? Rosman, okay? Louis or Rossman, okay, double S, okay? That's on YouTube, and he has 1.77 million subscribers, okay, my delicious little babies, and of course it's in brackets, so I'm going to tick you off, not in that way, to do with apps, okay, to do with the apps, okay. I just thought that this was also important to mention, okay, my delicious little babies. It's only a short video, okay, it's not long, okay, but he's making a point with something. I know, there we go, exactly what he's talking about. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, because these days we seem to have apps here and apps there. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, I'm not going to say no more. You just need to, there we go, have a little listen. Okay, my delicious little babies, that's all I'm asking. Now, for some delicious, beautiful little babies out there, you will know this, but for other beautiful little babies, you will not. Okay, so I repeat once more, Amazon has gone too far in the old subscribe. Louis Rossman on YouTube has 1.77 million subscribers. So he's clearly, I feel, he's quite possibly been on YouTube for a very long while. Do you see what I mean? That's the way I would see it anyway. Now, finally, something else coming to me old noddle. Now, last week, there was at least 3 days last week, yes, And, well, number one, I kept seeing white cars, okay, especially the Audis, okay, you know, like the ones that look like little boxes. For some reason, I just kept seeing those, right? Anyway, I forgot to mention it. But this is what happens with me sometimes, my delicious little babies. I just do what I'm doing and I just complete that is the gospel. There we go. That is the gospel truth. I just flip and forget. But I thought, you know what? I must write this down. So I wrote it down last night. Okay. And you're probably wondering, oh, what's this crazy woman talking about now? Do you see what I'm saying? Do you know? There's a point to everything that I say. Okay, my delicious little babies. There really is, you know. Now then, so we're going to tick this one off. Now, this is, and that was it. And on the car registration, on the car registration, pick the pen up in a minute, my delicious babies, it kept saying KLM, so K for kitten, L for Lima, M for mother, KLM. That was, you know, the last part of the car registration, the car, yes. Anyway, so if you was to type it into the old space bar in YouTube, yes, KLM, yes, plane crash, 1977, my delicious little babies, okay, Tenerife, okay, the other side of the story, okay, now, and then I had to put in brackets there, how the Dutch see this, okay? So I will just repeat this once again, my delicious little babies, yes? KLM, plane crash, 1977, Tenerife, okay? The other side of the story, but like I say, but when you see it, okay, it will then say how the Dutch see this. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes. Now, that's not very long at all, my delicious little babies, yes. Now, if you look in the old subscribe, see my lights have gone off. If you look in the old subscribe, it should say mini air crash investigation. Now, he has 205 subscribers. Okay, my delicious little babies. So that's the information. Now, very lastly, this afternoon, I'm going to go and see our beautiful Sonamna close my book. That's the information for today, my delicious little babies, and just a little talk and just airing my feelings on what I think on certain subjects, okay? Yes. Anyway, so this afternoon, I've got a treat. Because I've got a treat, because I'm going to be visiting a beautiful new little baby girl, you know, who I've been talking about, okay, you know, so we can have a little cuddle, you know, because, you know, I haven't held a little baby for years. When was the last time? 4 years ago. When I held a beautiful little baby, and she was a little baby girl as well, God bless us, growing up beautifully, beautiful little family, yes. So yes, so I'm going to be having a hold. Do you see what I mean? There's nothing like, and I'm not saying this to hurt or offend any dear women or any dear ladies out there who very sadly, you know, cannot conceive or have, you know, or have been having problems or situations or issues, okay? I do not mean it like that. I'm talking as a blessed that, you know, when you hold a baby, it's just so beautiful and calming. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Yes, because they're just so beautiful and innocent, you know, and all that they want is for you just to take care of them. See, I'm tapping now. But it's been, I mean, when I look, you see, because my beautiful little daughters, I love you so. I mean, they're nearly 17 and, you know, and they're 21. Do you see what I'm saying to you? So it's been years, do you know what I mean? You know, you carry them around and then you put them on your shoulders and you give them piggybacks. And, that's one more thing I wanted to say. My youngest daughter, you know what, and you know, she will remember this, she'll remember it for years, yes? When she was just a little baby and a little toddler, yes? she used to, because we used to sit on the floor, yes, and she used to sit on my knees, yes, and she used to go, again, like this, again. She used to say to me, again, mummy, because when she was really little, it was mama, and then it was mummy. Do you see to me? Whereas my eldest daughter, she calls me mum. Do you see? So I've got one who calls me mum and one who calls me mum. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? Anyway, it's funny how they do that, isn't it? Martin just look baby said, well, but what she used to do, so she used to face me, and I used to, hold hands. We used to hold hands. And we used to go, and I used to go, row, row, row the boats gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Yes, and then she'd go, again, mama, again, mama. So I'd have to do, I've probably done it about flipping 20 times of flipping that. Do you see what I'm saying? But she just loved it. Do you see what I mean? So maybe there's a message there. We must just keep rowing. Do you see what I mean? But if we're all rowing in the right direction, then we're getting somewhere. Do you see what I'm saying to my delicious little babies? Anyway, it's just a little memory. Do you know what I mean? That just, just comes back to me every now and again. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes? Anyway. Oh, and my eldest daughter, because I cannot leave one out without the other. When she was a little baby, yes, she used to, on the inside of a cot, yes, it used to be called Fisher Price. Okay, it was like a little Fisher Price, and it was bought for us as a gift, for our eldest beautiful daughter, because they're both beautiful, my youngest daughter and my eldest, yes. But what she used to do, she was absolutely, honestly, they were both really golden, I'm not just saying it just because I'm their mother. This is a gospel truth. And when she used to wake up, she used to have a habit, everybody, Martin, the little babies, and in a cot, yes. She never used to be like screamy or, cryy or anything like that. She just used to get a leg and kick the the machine on, because it was like battery operated, and she used to kick it on, yes, and then play the music, and it was all very soft, and then she just used to lie there just looking at the little fish, and it was ever so beautiful because it was music, but it was like it sort of sounded a bit like the ocean as well. Do you see what I mean? Yes, and you used to see like the little fishies. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, but she'd just lie there, and then when it stopped, she'd kick it again. She see what I mean? So she could listen, and she was just really happy doing that. I mean, look how beautiful that is, my delicious little baby. So, they're just little memories. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, that really for most mothers, God bless, unless some mothers have not been very well or something, but for most, they will, remember little things. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Anyway, so that's my video, okay, my delicious little babies, and God bless any dear women and dear ladies out there who very sadly, have experienced tragedies or, having problems. Yes, God bless, dear spirit, or finding it very difficult to conceive for whatever reason that is. So please, if we can all say a prayer to these dear women and dear ladies who have also been going through things and are still going through things, okay? So please take care of yourselves, my delicious little babies. Please and thank you. And please try and take care of others, okay? And please continue to lift the vibration and to lift the frequency, okay? Because we have to keep everything super duper happy, okay? Even though we're going through a bad time, and I know I have my flipping moments, but I feel that what I'm saying is correct, okay? This is my view. I'm a woman with a view, okay? And if I feel that something is wrong, I flipping call it out. Do you know what I mean? None of us are perfect, but I feel that what I've said, I'm flipping correcting what I'm saying, yes. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes, and for most others, delicious mothers and fathers out there, they would feel the same as me, okay? So that's that. So anyway, and please give a pat on the back, a shake of the old hand to some family members, some friends, or some work colleagues, and please tell them that they're super duper wonderful, super duper juicy, and super duper delish. and that you love them also. So until my next video, my delicious little babies, sending you all so much love. Yes, I'm going to enjoy seeing a little family today, you know, and I also seen just one more thing, so I'm going to enjoy that, you know, just have a little cuddle with our little baby girl. I will not say her name, okay? But also I seen my beautiful little Syrian family yesterday evening, and they seen it was dark, you know, and then they just went, you know, as if to say, come to me door, do you see what I mean? And, you know, the brother and sister, you know, they're in their 20s, you know, and they give me the most biggest hugs, both of them did. They said, Carla, it's always good to see you. It's always good to hug you. Do you understand what I mean? Yes. And, oh, God bless them. Well, her dear brother, he's flying out today, you know, going back home. Do you see what I mean? But during all of this going on, because they all had to move, I've said on previous videos, you know, because of what has happened in their beautiful dear Syria. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Yes, well, we all know why the putrid are there for the flipping oil, don't we? Yes. Do you see what I'm saying? The flipping putrid. And of course, God bless the beautiful dear little families. They've all spaced out, had to go to different, you know, places. Do you see? There we go. Thank you, my beautiful dear spirit. Had to go to different places. Do you see? Anyway, but what a beautiful, beautiful dear family. So well-mannered, been brought up beautifully. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. And it's just so lovely, you know, they both gave me the most biggest hug, and I did to them. Do you see what I'm saying to you? Yes. So lovely to see you, Carl. I said lovely to see you as well. So safe journey back, my little darling. Do you know what I mean? I hope you get home safely. But during all of this, you know, it was a very long time before the dear young gentleman could come and see his dear mum and dad and sister. Geez, there we go. Do you see what I'm saying? Life should never have had to be like this. But look what they did. And now we've got to find a way to flipping repair all of this. What's flipping gone on? Do you see what I'm saying to my delicious little babies? Anyway, I'm not going to go on no more. So God bless them, a beautiful, dear little family. I love them also, and who I'm visiting today. Do you know what I mean? It's just so lovely. I just think they're just all so beautiful. Do you understand what I mean? It's beautiful to have a community where, you know, where everybody gets, for the majority, everybody gets on along with each other. Do you see what I mean? Because there's nothing worse than living somewhere and nobody, there we go, and nobody flipping gets on with another. Do you see what I mean? Nobody wants to live life like that with trouble and strife, you know? You just want peace, love and, you know, harmony. Do you see? Anyway, so thank you so very much to anybody who even takes the time to listen, okay? And sending you all so much love. I'm wishing you the most beautiful morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world. So that's 7, 8, 9, 10 kisses now, isn't it? Okay. So yes, and wherever you are in the world, please have a super duper and delicious time, however you may choose to be living your lives today, okay? And please, you know, just try to remain happy, or try to find just something just to make you smile. Do you know what I mean? Because we are living in flipping dire times at the moment, you know, and it is not us. It is those who have created this shite and putrid little lackeys. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, but obviously these lack in other areas, don't they? Okay, and one of them being caring for others or showing any love towards anybody. Do you see what I mean? So when you actually look at it, it's a rather sad state of affairs. Okay, so much love, take care, God bless, thank you, bye-bye.